storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
I could never say that someone doesn't feel victimized. Doesn't feel victimized. 30 years ago, these stories are 25 to 40 years old. I can't say someone doesn't feel victimized. I can tell you that I don't feel that I victimize them. And how can I say that? I took 9 separate 3-hour lie detector tests by 2 separate teachers. Polygraph. So I just want to share that. They're available to you. And I just wanted to say that. And I don't know what else to say except I feel terrible. One of the things that happened during the investigation that Oprah did was I told her that I read Jane Lamette's report and I believed her. It broke my heart when I read it. I never heard it. 30 years later, I read it, I believed her. She said she got in the car and the car door locked. My first instinct was, shit, car doors locked in 1990. Loud, Cadillacs. So it was a misunderstanding as far as I can tell, because I believe her. But I also passed 9 tests because I believe me, that are 95% accurate. And the chairman of the Polygraph Association of California is a pretty credible polygraph examiner. So I feel terrible about the women who may have felt victimized. I am certainly not a monster or a victimizer. And that's that's a lot more than I wanted to say about it. But there's at least 10 articles in black newspapers that are available for anybody to read. Ebony Magazine has a story, and
Russell Simmons here. Russell Simmons, Mr. Fat Tongue, Mr. Don't Want to Admit that he did get with Kimora way before she was 18, but that's okay because she was modeling over there in Paris by the time she was 16. Y'all gotta remember, she bought her car. Oh, let me just take y'all back right away. Kimora Lee Simmons is from Florissant, Missouri. It's a neighborhood in North County, St. Louis. Her condominiums, because she grew up in a condominium with her mama, was right by this highway called 270. It was condominiums, it's a street, it's 270 going this way, and then going this way towards 367 like you're going towards Spanish Lake. On the other side, you got McClure High School is where she went to. They used to call her Giraffe. They used to call Kimora all kinds of things because she was the only half black, half Asian girl in the school. So Simmons said that he took 9 lie detector tests and he passed them all. Didn't tell us what questions they were, but he said they were lie detector tests. We don't know where we can find these lie detector tests, Russell Simmons, but you say that they out there. You claim that, although when you listen to the stories, you don't recall the ish happening, but you could understand how they felt and you believe them even though you believe you didn't do it. I'm sick of people and their half-truths. Why you come on TV to really not keep it real? Why you come on and not tell the truth, the old truth, but so help you God? If you watch a documentary and you know you didn't do it, that should have simply been your answer. No comment. Why is everybody coming on with half-truths? Oh, I understand how she feels, but oh, well, I could see how she could have felt that way because, one of the ladies, for example, claimed that she got in the car with him, he put on the locks and he locked her in so she could not get out. And he said, well, I could understand how, the doors of a Lincoln locked in the 90s. And I'm just like, what? You can see somebody doing this. Hand signals all over there to the side. I don't completely believe one side or the other. The truth is always somewhere in the middle. And I wanted to bring something up to you guys called coercion versus forcible RAPE. And I can't even say it right. Forcible RAPE is when a person force themselves on somebody else. But coercion is that gray area that happens to a lot of people in the industry where I'm not forcing myself on you, but I make you feel like if you don't do this, you ain't gonna live. You ain't gonna be able to go home. You ain't gonna have a career. You ain't gonna do this, that, and the third. And so coercion is a real thing.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.